DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Does that mean
Oh, no.
do it?
No.
Yo.
Do it.
Oh, the overlords.
They want compliance.
Lords of the overs.
But yeah. How's everybody doing? You guys having a great week?
Fuck yeah.
It's a week.
There's nothing better than a FA Friday, everybody.
No,
It's
right?
been a week, man.
Yeah, there's still that
Suckers, I
option
was
for us right now.
prepared.
We got those points, but who knows how long they'll stick around? That's not financial advice, but I don't play with any of that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've had an outstanding
2 coins
week.
for the win.
Yeah.
Lose
Yeah,
lots
I've
of
had
money.
Poo coins. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lose all your bits for shits.
I don't know. I mean, I hodl
Lose your bits for
I hodl
shits?
some
That's
LTC.
what we do, right?
Man. I've
Is that
hodled
right?
LTC for a
Wrong?
long
Is it wrong? Okay. Sorry. All right. I apologize.
It all depends, but like LTC has been pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I like the
I'm sorry,
fact that I saw that
what is
Bitcoin
normal?
was down a little bit.
As
And I'm
far
just
as
like, this
crypto's
is
concerned,
delicious.
Instead of 80% swings, it only gets 20. Oh, for sure. But you don't carry none though. You still don't have any right
I'm
now?
not gonna say how much, but I made some money.
You still have any? No? Okay.
Whoa. Watch your dirty little mouth. My gosh.
Yeah, there
Y'all
you go.
hear you. Chat, y'all hear this guy?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned,
Y'all gonna let him
the
poop
only
on
respectable
Litecoin like that?
shitcoin.
I mean, you mine Litecoin. You're
The
also
pirate
mining
says
Doge.
NIM,
That's
no
just
audio.
like freaking awesome.
That would be like the ultimate cream of the crop if NIM had no audio. Do we have audio as a pirate?
Go to defaults. Wow. It went to default. I don't even know. Oh, Windows
Are you updating too
updated.
much?
Windows updated
Oh.
like 2 days ago.
Oh, and you forgot to say.
I didn't.
You have Nemesis. No,
Hopefully You
nice.
didn't do any live stream yet.
Nice. So that means you didn't hear any of the crap talking he just did.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Litecoin.
Hey,
Yeah.
Litecoin
He didn't
Silence-
hear any of the crap.
Like-
that he was
Silence
making
by
on your favorite
himself.
coin.
Litecoin is the ultimate.
Whoa.
It is a
Okay,
shitcoin.
Chris,
Okay, I'm just gonna
Chris,
say it right off the
Chris.
rip, man. I have no
I'm
problem.
not gonna say it's my favorite coin. You took it too far.
I wasn't
Right.
talking
No,
about
it's
you.
not what I
was,
said.
I was, hinting that, it was the pirate's favorite coin, simply because I didn't mention which coin it was, so it was just up in the air. And then Brian had to say, Litecoin. I'm like, damn it,
Litecoin
man.
is just a shitcoin, dude. Litecoin is just a shitcoin. I'm just saying.
Terrible. Man.
I mean, he could
Terrible.
be like, big into XRP like my brother, and it's just, he
Hey,
was
man.
talking shit about your coin, and you just leave it hanging.
My wife owns XRP, so I mean,
Well,
it just is what it is.
let me really.
She got into it like way early, so like kudos to her, right? But it's still XRP.
It is.
Right.
And it has a use case, and the use case is for CBDCs. And if we're not going
Yeah.
to CBDCs, it's going to be pointless. So
Yeah, it's gonna be gross.
unless
Yeah,
you
that one still gets me right. We're not doing CBDCs, but we're gonna put a CBDC in well, so it's not technically the reserve for XRP, right?
it'll be
They'll-
like
they,
it'll
they
be
will
like a
sell
crypto
XRP
early.
if they get a chance to.
It'll be like a bank your
But-
crypto early. It'll be like a Bank of America coin, or
JP Morgan
Apple
coin.
Federal Credit Union coin or something.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody else knew this, but not only are like banks allowed to like participate and like sell crypto, hold crypto. I don't know if anyone knows this, but banks are now also allowed to like provide like validatorship. So like Bank First or whatever can be an ETH validator.
Really?
Which I think is pretty interesting and
Well,
actually
they-
like really cool.
holding all
You know what I
the
mean?
and stuff too, right?
Oh man, just remember, Congress.
I think it's kinda cool.
But remember, Congress. Here. Let me take that pretty cool, and I got a pin for it, and it's in this bubble, and it's gonna pop right here. You want to
Yeah.
see it happen in real life, in real time?
I got
So the government just passed the ability for banks to sanction your bank account and suspend payments and transactions from you. You store your money in
Nice.
there, they are now legally allowed, if they deem so, to steal your crypto. Can you pop it now?
Yes. Boom.
I wanna.
They
Boom,
can
shakalaka,
steal your
shakalaka,
crypto. The government gave them permission to steal not only your crypto, but the dollars in your account, everything. They can seize all assets. Anything in a bank account is now,
They do
according to
that
the
anyway.
government, no longer your property.
Of course not.
You
It's
have
the same
given up
concept as
all property
Livestream.
rights when you put it into the bank. Imagine that. Zero property rights in
And
a
guess
storage
what?
facility.
When it rolls out, they're gonna be paying you crazy dividends.
That
to
pays.
let you hold
Go ahead and pop that. Oh, banks being validators
"Oh,
and all this
please,
stuff. Oh, fucking awesome. Not.
Let me have half of your
Here,
Bitcoin. It's
Here,
fine.
I'll.
Dang.
These
What
banks are
side
gonna get
is
directions
this? And
for
what is this
crypto,
being talked about?
big time.
Hold on here. We're gonna pop it the right way.
Yeah.
It's funny.
We're gonna do it the right way.
The pirate.
Yeah.
What's up, Chance Ram?
Like anybody rooting for the
Goblin,
banks at
what's
this
up?
point, you're brain dead.
Hey, Dan, you know how I know you're old?
I don't know. I find it cool.
You know how I know you're
It's so
old?
cool that they can steal your money too.
Banks are scumbags.
Yep. Banks are
So you
scumbags.
wanna-
The government's against you,
Ain't
and
that
taxes is
some
theft.
truth, man?
Smash
Ain't
that like
some
button.
truth? I remember whenever we went to buy the wife's car, it was the money in our account, and we went to withdraw it, and the lady gave me a hard time, and then I had to wait.
Yep.
24 hours to withdraw the amount of money that I wanted. It was less than 10, but like more than
Less
5.
than 10?
It was less than 10, but more than 5.
Oh.
Like, we'll just leave it at that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and they made me
Over
come
10,
back
yeah,
in
I can
24
wait
hours.
A couple days or a day or two. But
Yeah, no.
under 10, man, they should just give that to
I
you.
mean, so
Well,
granted, it was near end of day, right? So, it was like maybe like less than an hour before closing time.
if a
So,
branch
That's enough
don't
time
have
Like,
to give them
ideally,
$5,000.
yeah,
$10,000.
I didn't give them enough time the first day because I was like we were on our way, and they're like, "Oh no, you gotta wait till tomorrow." I was like, "That sucks." I said, "When do I get to come and get it?" And this is, "Oh, we'll call you." I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Like that's why it's just like
Terrible.
swipe.
The withdrawal limit. No, there is no technical withdrawal limit. If it is the first time your bank account is seeing this said money and it's not a normal transaction from you, IRS gets involved.
Dude, I've had them ask me at the
10
bank
grand.
if I withdraw like $3,000. I've had them ask me why I'm withdrawing
Yep.
the money.
You got to
And
ask their permission.
and I'm like, I said, why did? And my exact answer was, because it's my money. I don't know.
Shazam.
And then they ask like, well, are you buying something? And I'm like, does it matter?
Does it matter? Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was dumb. It wasn't like I didn't have to wait for it. They just asked questions, and I'm like, why
It's
do
like,
you have
I
to
don't
ask
answer
these
questions.
questions?
I'm gonna talk to you like I talked to the state trooper that pulled you over. I don't answer questions. Give me my money.
You know,
I don't
speaking of
answer
getting pulled
questions.
over, your boy got pulled over the other day.
You got
It
pulled
was
over?
Pretty,
Nuh-uh.
it's pretty bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Were you speeding?
Bad. I
What
was
happened?
speeding,
You were? Aw.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
We'll
yeah,
say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Were you
because-
allegedly going above 29 miles an hour?
Y-
No,
in a
above the speed.
25,
No,
yes,
in
I
a,
was.
no. Above the speed limit. Were you above?
I was going 45 and a 25. So,
Different states have different
It
values.
was a school
but it was
zone?
like
Was it a
that's
school
no,
rough,
it was
bro.
not. No, it's
Okay.
a small town. Small town.
Mm-hmm.
You're driving
So like
through a
you
small
come
town
up this
or
hill,
through a
right?
small
It's like
town?
45, and then as soon as you get over the hill, it goes to 25. And I was at the cusp of the hill. I was in the middle of slowing down. You know, hadn't fully slowed down, and he was like right on the other side of the hill, and I was like, this is a setup, man. This is like what's like the worst spot for you to sit.
Yeah.
You know how many people I see come over this hill and they're going way faster than I am right now? It's fine.
That's probably why he sits there, you know? He's seen
Yeah.
it a couple
Yeah,
times.
well, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, they know the entrapment
regardless of the
spots.
fact there was like some issues. Yeah, well, I'll talk about you off camera, but yeah, some stuff happened
Off the record.
off the record, and then the dude was super cool. We talked about his diesel truck that he was in the middle of head studding because he ended up blowing his heads.
Oh.
Cool dude, real
much
real
boost?
chill cop.
He's a boost.
Yeah,
Still wrote you
probably.
the ticket.
No, dude
Yes,
got a
definitely
call.
a cool dude.
Dude got a call and said, all right, hey, you're gonna get that taken care of, right? Before you drive away, right? And he's like, because I have a call that I have to go to, and he says, and I'm going this way. He goes, so you know that I'm going this way, right? And he goes, so if you get your stuff situated and you're leaving, I'm going this way. And I understood the hint when he said it the other time, and
He's
I
like,
said,
you go
really?
the other
And
fucking way.
and I was like, really? And he goes, yep, have a good day. And then just walked off. And then I was like,
What just happened?
well, I was like, all right, I'm out of here.
You never
And
gotten lucky, man? Come on.
I've gotten lucky, but like
I mean,
there
not
was
everybody's
there
tech, man.
there was
Mikhail-
multiple
Mikhail
tickets
found his
involved
privilege
in the
card.
situation.
That's
I-
that
maybe, I
privilege.
guess there was
Maybe
there would have
maybe
been
he pulled out the
multiple tickets
Oklahoma ID.
But
involved.
wait,
He's
wait,
like,
wait,
"Oh, this is a
wait.
good guy
Registration,
over here."
tail light, what?
I'm
No,
not
he said he has to do it off
divulging, but
camera. So you're
Yeah,
trying to
we'll
coax
talk
him
about
on camera.
We'll talk about it on camera.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
multiple
right.
tickets
That's a
would have
dirty
been
trick,
involved.
Chris.
Yeah, I just drove away quickly and
That's
not
what you do,
quickly
man.
because I would have been speeding still in the town, but I drove away at a reasonable speed.
Reasonable. Only
got out of the town
5 over. That's
and
the
went
secret.
65 like I'm supposed to because it's 65
5 over
out
is
down
the
that road.
Sometimes
It
10.
is.
It depends on what kind of
It
name.
was wild. Yeah, I haven't been pulled over like in a long time, So it was. I was like, man. I was like pulling into the gas station due to get a drink, and he like whipped around, and I said, "Dang."
Yeah. Because
I didn't get my drink. I hurry up and left. I didn't push my luck.
Right, right, right.
The drink stayed. in the
No,
store.
no Dr. Pepper for you for that night.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
No. No.
29th flavor is poop.
Yes.
Well,
Delicious.
speaking of cars, I got my car back from the shop, and it's
Yeah?
burned like a
Yay.
kitten.
Oh,
Oh.
the Celica.
I'm still
Yes.
shopping for another car. It's rough out there. These people are fucking crazy.
hmm
Prices
mean,
of
I'm-
cars are just insane.
I'm still looking at a car, but I at least got mine fixed, and there's no current issues on it, and it's just Nice.
And I know somebody might be selling a Nissan Maxima.
No, not Nissan.
It's in good shape.
Yeah, that's what they all
Not,
say.
not
It's
unless
in
it's a
good shape.
manual. Not unless it's a manual. And the reason is because those Nissan freaking transmissions are freaking shite.
No, that's
Only
all
if
of
you
them.
get
That is absolutely all of them, Chris. So
CVT.
yeah,
CVT is no good, man. Just don't. Yeah, stay away from CVT. Everything.
yeah. CVT can't handle the torque load of any motor, and with the vehicle weight, it's a snowmobile. It's a
load of.
Then
That's the
this
key
is why
word
I
here.
don't have
Any
Nissan.
motor.
yeah.
It's really
It's
cool if you're a grandma and you don't accelerate ever.
It's
Right.
the worst,
But
man.
if you put your foot in it,
it's
you're
just
just gonna
funny.
wind the freaking motor out till it's death.
But my buddy that drives it,
Rip it.
he also has a crotch rocket, and you know damn well that those type of people, he's fucking waffle stomping that gas pedal.
Yeah.
If there's anything
my
wrong
next
with
one's either
it,
going to be a Subaru WRX or
oh, don't do those.
a,
Those motors are trash.
He hates every car, Chris. That's fine. Just
Yeah.
No,
just get what your heart wants.
So the boxer motors, they have issues with the top of the pistons going dry of oil, which also cashes out the piston and the cylinder hone, which means
This
that
is
you're
an actual. That is an
Super
actual
cool.
fact.
I'm not fucking shitting on it for no reason. They have oiling
You
problems.
gotta make sure you're paying attention to your oil consumption. It's kind of like a rotary. You know,
Worse.
you don't pay attention. If you
I
don't
think
pay
a
attention
rotary
to
is
your
more
rotary oil,
reliable than a
like, it's
W
game
than a
over
boxer
quickly.
motor, dude.
Well, the boxer motor, you have to like keep up with
Like
it.
a cord every
Let it
1,300
be.
miles. You know, like it's fucking terrible.
You can't
Well,
change
here's the reason
But
why.
there's no oil under it.
Yeah.
but there ain't no oil in it. You know?
That's from cars.
They eat them. Those
magic,
boxer
man.
motors just eat them. They're in competition with the rotary motor and how quickly they can eat themselves.
Yeah, the rotary
It goes
burns the
wrong, it
oil
goes
because
wrong
it
really
actually lubricates the rotor housing for the rotor to do its magical Dorito spinning.
Well, the reason I'm looking at the WRX
So.
is not because of the engine. It was because of the four-wheel drive and four-door. You know,
You said a Forester?
I was looking at, in addition to that, a 4Runner.
4Runners are great.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
4Runners.
I got a
Those are
4Runner, you
decent.
wanna buy
Those
it?
are
But
decent.
did you say you were looking at a Forester? Is that what you
No,
said?
I said four-wheel drive and four-door
Oh,
vehicle.
so
like a sedan.
that's just your criteria in a Subaru?
Yeah,
Okay.
that and non-turbo. No, non-turbo.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it
can't look. Then you
sounds
can't
like
look.
you're getting a Forester.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't have a
That's what it sounds
WR.
like you're getting.
You can't have a WRX if you're not getting
That's
a
the car that
turbo.
I'm hearing.
No,
A
they have the-
WRX
yeah,
only.
not the STI, just the WRX.
all
The
the
base
all
model, like it's
WRX
like
all-
an
all-
Impreza.
all WRXs come with
No,
turbos.
turbo.
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
of them.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Because
Every
Well,
year.
Yeah,
I'm
all
just
of them.
looking at listings, and only some of the listings actually say that.
They
they're
just
turbo.
don't. They didn't list it as a feature because it's standard.
They do have like non WRX turbo Imprezas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is a thing.
Yep.
But yeah, all WRXs are turbos.
Yeah.
I've never seen one that's not.
Right, dude. That'd be
Interesting.
the rarest one on the planet. If it, otherwise, it was a
Well,
turbo
I
delete.
know less about
Yeah.
Subarus. One
Delete
thing that I
kit.
do
Yeah.
know about
Put a
them,
delete kit on it.
four-door, four-wheel drive, and they hold their resale value pretty well. But I'm a Toyota guy. I love fucking Toyota. They're reliable as shit. They fucking rock.
But
You know.
Toyota last 3 years is fucking nosedive their own company. Fucking
Yep.
if you're looking at something, look at the Honda CRV. That's what I got the wife.
Nope.
Those are amazing right now.
I got a 4Runner, man.
Absolutely
Come over to
amazing.
the East Coast and get it.
I as from a mechanic's perspective, right? I see what comes in that what maintenance is everything comes in.
Mm-hmm.
The Honda CRVs, I see them the least. It's usually oil changes, tires, an occasional wheel bearing, brakes. Nothing. Back in the day, they had trans solenoid issues, but they were fucking. It was like you Chris, could replace the solenoid housing yourself and fix the transmission, dude. I mean, Honda was very tailored for the consumer to work on the vehicle and modify it. So because of that, like the aftermarket support for Honda is just absolutely amazing. And over the years, they've just matured as a company, and like the issues that they used to have in the mid 90s are non-existent anymore. They're no different than any other company out there today. Like I tell people, you're picking a body style and you're going to research what the little quirks are with those particular vehicles. Like anything in the Dodge family, Dodge, Chrysler, all of those shitty sensors and blowing out transmissions because the sensors are crap and tells it to go into third gear when it's calling for second, or it's slamming the gears around real hard and it just breaks the transmissions on those things. Or it tries to apply third and fourth at the same time when you're going in reverse, and that's the last time the transmission moves.
We're having a California problem right now. Our whole state is currently like on fire.
So
fucking great.
Oklahoma's on fire. Interesting,
it's pretty
because
great.
California had a tornado yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll trade you back, please. Great. Gladly trade you back. Gladly. I'll gladly take the tornado back. It can come back welcomely.
Hey man, Chris, Mikhail, you took my fucking winner, so I don't want to fucking hear this, dude.
Yeah, man. This state has been absolutely wild. Today we had actually it's almost 70-mile-an-hour gusts. Like when I was at the farm, dude, it was like insane.
Yeah, we had some pretty gusties today too.
The giga containers, I don't want to talk about mining, I know usually, but this was just crazy. The giga containers, there's some that are facing like the exhaust sides are facing to the east, and there's a few that are facing to the west, so that way they're not always, smashing against each other. And so there's this one set that's just sitting, and it's facing kind of like the west, and the wind was ripping from the southwest, and it tripped out the giga containers fans because the wind was blowing so hard that it was tripping the fans. Like it shut all of the fans. Like it tripped the whole
the circuit.
whole thing.
Yeah, because it's like trying to push, and the wind was stopping the blade.
Dude, it was crazy. So we had to it happened like 5 times a day or whatever. So I had to keep going up there, and it was a container at the top too. So I had to go up the stairs and trying to get blown over the side of this freaking thing. Like it sucked. But
gotta tether up.
you go up there, then you go and turn on the fans, right? And you watch the hertz climb up, and it's like 45 hertz, 40 hertz, 45 hertz, 49 hertz, 50 hertz, 49 hertz, 50 hertz. But I was like, wow, and you can hear the wind, like the gust coming through, and I was like, every gust that stops, you watch the hertz come up a little bit higher, and I was like, they are struggling.
Oh yeah,
dude, that was crazy. I've never seen winds like that, like ever. I've never seen 70-mile-an-hour gusts, and it's been that way all day. There was trucks flipped over on the highway.
Oh wow!
Light poles were like were on the ground, dude. It was crazy. And we're also like
of us living through a pole shift either, so
yeah, whatever. But yeah, end state's on fire because of those winds, right?
Yep.
No. Probably not.
So my wife's currently working a wedding, and they just shut down the wedding. Like the wedding is like happened. They were at the end of the wedding, and they actually just shut it down because like they're getting evacuated.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. Freaking crazy. Wild stuff.
But yeah, one of the reasons why I'm considering the 4Runner is just because it's about time I got an off-road vehicle.
4Runners are nice.
Yeah.
4Runners are great.
They're expensive because they hold.
They are.
But if I get an older one, it shouldn't be as expensive.
They're still expensive. Don't kid yourself.
That does not make it any better.
And if you drive,
oh, you went that old? Those are the modifiable ones for easy. Oh, you get to add a 0.
Yeah, I love my 99. Like, don't get me wrong.
I have a 99 too.
Yeah. Don't get it. Great car.
You just
The
don't
only
get rid of
problem
them.
is you only get about 200
They
miles
are
in the tank. So
Yeah, they are expensive as shit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
That-
never
that-
buying new. That's for
that
sure.
V6 loves gas,
You know.
Yeah.
and you got to put premium in it too, because if you don't, it knocks.
Mm.
That's all because it's got high compression. It's just a high
Yeah,
output.
well, just just letting people know out there.
Yeah. Great cars though.
I am still interested in maybe seeing the next Celica, but I wouldn't get the first run. That's
Jug
for damn
danger.
sure.
How exactly does a posi track rear end on a Plymouth work? It just does. It's air cooled. Right. It just does, yeah.
It does.
It just does.
It just does.
That's why Mama named you Joe Dirt.
That make.
Oh man, great movie. Good times.
Terrible.
Terrible.
So yeah, who else had a
Yep.
great Friday?
Crazy stuff.
Well,
Anybody
it's
else?
been a great Friday for me because I got my car back today. But
Nice.
also,
Ripping them gears.
I
Man.
had
It's
a
like,
I had a job interview today, and it was me and two other people. It was for a group interview, and you'd get called back if you got chosen for the next interview. And like an hour later, they were like, "Yeah, when are you good for a second interview?" So
right
got
now.
yeah, I know, right?
Look,
Are
do you wanna see
you
my
free
credentials?
on Monday?
Just take off your pants.
Yeah. So I have 2 job interviews on Monday and another one on Tuesday.
Are you free on Friday? Yeah, we are. Great, because today's Friday, and I'm free right now.
Yep.
Hi, free. I'm Friday.
So just an update for everybody. So yeah, the place where I was working at, the parent company was having some things happening, and one of the ways that they chose to solve the issue was cutting costs. So an answer to that was they dissolved the company that I was working for. So like company-wide layoffs, and so it's just like, all right, cool.
Thanks. That's what you get in California, though.
Well, see, here's
Lots
the
of
thing, though.
startups out there.
Okay,
Sorry to hear, buddy.
the 5 months that I was working there, phenomenal experience as far as learning and the education that it comes with using the software that I was using. And here's a fun thing. So I'm scrolling around on like job application sites and whatnot, submitting applications. Took a break, went on social media, and I saw an ad. I saw an ad for like free training in the software that I was using, like a upgraded training. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
algos are pretty good. Like
I got nothing to do. Sure, I'll sign up for free training. Why not?
Got
So
him.
then that led to a Zoom appointment. So basically an orientation kind of a thing, of what I'll be learning there. But I knew that there was going to end up being a sales pitch. Now, your boy over here, when he started asking, so what, have you ever used Go High Level before? What do you use it for? I gave him the spiel of what I've been doing the last 5 months. And then instead of just telling him, he wanted to see. I was like, well, here. So I showed him the commercials and, everything that I had been building. And when I was done, he was just like, you could just see it on his face. He's like, holy shit, you're fucking awesome.
Did we just
And
become best
I
friends?
turned a sales
Yep.
pitch into a job interview, and he's sent me some job applications to some of the people that he's worked with in the past that he knows are looking for good people. So,
Nice.
yes.
That's always great, man.
Networking.
Sorry about the layoff, and congrats on the potential bigger win for a job.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
just,
yeah.
You know,
just borrow some of Tech Man's luck. He's got plenty.
he's got plenty to go around. Except for with this FPGA right now. But
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
having
you
any.
can't
I'm
win
not
them
having good
all.
luck either.
But 98% is pretty good.
Yeah, my VU 33P still is like not happy.
It's not. Oh,
And with the newest bitstream, it's been
and the
giving
new
me
board and
problems.
everything.
It's not a new board.
Didn't you say they had a new control board out now?
They do have a new control board out, but I don't think that's the problem.
think
I
that's
think
the problem?
TechMan has the new control board. I have the old one,
Oh,
and we're both having the same
same
problem.
problem. You gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, just the FPGA dropping off after a while. If you leave it in 0, eventually it comes back. But the last time I tested that theory, it took it like over a day to come back. So it was just sitting
Wow.
there.
More than 24 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, and you can get it back by hard rebooting it, but I hate doing that.
Do that every time, right?
Yeah,
Hook it up with a
and it
dead
always happens
do it
after I
automatically.
leave. I'm like, of course. You check on it like halfway through the day or something, or when you get a free second, and you're like, oh, it's offline, and I'm like, yeah, of course it's offline because I'm not at home.
Yeah. It just to spite you. It's like, you know what, Mikhail?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, you just left? I'm turning off.
See you later.
Yeah, so it's all right though. I've just been letting it run because it's on the same like power supply as my other FPGA. So like turning off one, you're turning off two.
Really?
And I don't want to power cycle the one that's not having issues. So I just let it run, and then it reboot, and then it finally like catches itself and reboots itself and puts itself back in. But it's kind of annoying.
Oh, is there like
Not gonna lie.
a software string you can modify to change that timer to like kick off faster?
No. I've been like giving the logs to the team because they've been
Yeah.
asking for them because they want to know why it's happening as
Oh, of
well.
course,
They
yeah.
fixed it. They fixed it on the last stream. I was having it with the VU9P, and it was having the same issue. And then they were able to fix it.
Gotcha.
There was an update. It fixed. But there hasn't been an update yet for.
Probably somebody
This
coding away
one.
right now as we speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, long day for me. Oh my gosh.
Long day. Do you have to work today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I pulled out an alternator out of a 2011 Nissan Maxima. That's a bit of that is a bit of a miserable job.
Yeah,
Is it
the most
really?
of those Maximus, man, they're packed in there.
Yeah, they are. You got to take apart a whole bunch of shit just to get to
And where the starter is like mid-engine, so
Yep.
you can't get it to from the bottom,
Nope, you got to get it
and
from
you
above.
can't get it to from the top, and you got to take shit out of the way either way
Yep.
to get to it anyway.
You got to get it from the top, and the battery tray, the air box, everything coming
Okay.
down there has to come out of the way so you can take a look. But that's
Yeah.
not the most egregious one.
Just to take a peeksies.
The most egregious one that I worked on, it was I remember it was a Dodge. It was a Dodge Durango. One of the newer ones. And
Oh, I was like, the older ones are actually like really easy to work on.
yeah, it's when they went to
Very
that.
large
It's
engine
whenever
bay.
they went into that subcompact range with them.
Like TechMan's Durango, huh?
Yeah. So this particular motor, the intake waterfalls to the backside of the
TechMan knows
to
all
the,
about working on those.
it waterfalls to the backside of the firewall. Cool. The
This is
starter is
cool.
right below that. What's below the starter is the four-wheel drive system. You
That
can't
sounds pretty cool.
you can't remove the four-wheel drive system out of there because the whole engine cradle has to come out. So book time says 4 hours, and it wants you to go through the intake. The glorious part is that without undoing motor mounts, there's no room for the intake to get out of your way. And all the bolts, it's facing the starter's facing the firewall, pointing at the passenger side of the vehicle, and the 2 bolts are down there, and you can't see them.
Sounds
Yep. Sounds about
sounds
right.
kind of like
You get to hug a motor.
disconnecting
Yeah,
disconnecting
pretty
the
much.
back of
Hug
a
that thing.
4L60 off of like any of the like the 4.3s, 5.3, 4.6s, 5.3s.
I honestly-
like in the trucks,
I have
because
no
the
problem.
firewall's like right there.
I have no problem with them.
Really?
Yeah. I have an extensions that I can sit there and be by the back tires and take the transmission out if I wanted to.
No, I meant like to disconnect like from the bell housing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
in the
I have
engine.
that many extensions. I can be by the rear tires, and I have so many extensions that I can go and have my tool on the bell housing bolts and crack them loose. That's the trick. You don't need it all.
Yeah,
You don't
there
need
we
that
go.
many extensions. You just need one really long one to get out from behind. The only
So
one
you-
that
Well,
sucks.
if they
the
would just have
only
a notch
one
in the
that
firewall
sucks-
where you can reach it, it'd be
the
freaking
only
great. Okay?
one that sucks is the very top center one.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
That's the
one at the
only
very
one that
top,
sucks. But
where you
then-
almost have to drop the transmission enough just where you can get the anything in there.
so
to get it.
I thought that at first.
That's
and-
that's what we mostly always do. It's just
And-
you
and
drop
then-
the transmission.
and then I
It's just
found-
kind of the better way,
I
or
found-
you pull them both out.
I found a ratcheting wrench that was super long, and it had an indexing head on there, and I was able to get it onto the top bell housing bolt from above.
Yeah, or you can just take the bolt out at the same time. If you're using a cherry picker anyway, if you're pulling the engine, you might as well pull the transmission
Oh yeah.
on those specifically.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
There's no reason to waste the time. Just pull them both out.
Yeah, but a lot of
Pull 'em both
times I was going after them, either the
Terrible.
transmission grenaded internally or the torque converter was smoked on it.
Yeah, that was common on the 460s.
Yeah.
So most people either upgraded to the 4L80s, but then you have to upgrade the gears because it's a turd. Or you put a Corvette servo in the 460s, and you're okay.
It's the
Somewhat.
gearing are all the same.
And you
It's-
gotta change. You have to change the gearing no matter what.
No, the quote unquote gearing doesn't get changed in there. What they do is when they
I mean, like the gear, like in the rear.
Oh, the rear
the
gear.
gearing
Oh
in
yeah.
the
The
transmission.
final. That's
Yeah.
final drive.
Yeah, you gotta do them both.
Yeah,
though. Like,
yeah.
you-
Oh yeah.
I think that's
Well,
that's not a
well,
game.
it
you wanna play.
depends on if
Unless you
you
want to
had.
go like 120 and at like 3K RPM and it's just like
Or you're gonna be snapping
Well-
freaking axles.
You see, you. I mean, like if I'm sitting there with a 308 gearing in there, I'm gonna be in a reasonable.
there's like what 375.
That
3.75.
gets a little aggressive. That's a little on the aggressive side.
I think that's what I'm seeing in most of the trucks right now that I'm seeing. around
Yeah,
for sale.
that your fuel you get good
It's a
off
good
the
daily
line.
gear.
It's good off the line, especially if you're hauling stuff. It's really easier for the vehicle to get it up to speed. But as far as fuel economy, it sucks. Fuel economy kicks in a little better at a 355 gear, and you still kind of get the best of both worlds. It's a small trade-off, of course, but you're
Right.
getting more of the best of the both worlds. Of you still have a good acceleration, especially under load, and you're not horrid on fuel economy, and you can still have a conversation on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said under load.
And then like my Nova,
Nice,
I've
Chuck Danger.
got a
He said he had a
308.
4L80 in his 3500. He goes 362K miles before the tranny went ring a ding ding ding. Yeah. Dang, yeah.
I mean, my
480
Nova,
480s are great.
my Nova, I've got a TH350 with it with a non-lockup torque converter, and I've got a 308 gear in there. You would think that, oh man, it's got to be a dog, bro. I can whisper on the throttle
Whisper
at
sweet nothings.
40 miles an hour, and that thing just breaks loose. I was like, I was not expecting that with the granny gear in there. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
So
I've been kind of
research.
shopping out some of these trucks. You know, those. I'm even looking at like no more. I don't want like an NBS. If I'm gonna like get a work truck that I need, I'm gonna grab some cheap, and I can go like 2002 to 2007 because I know how to work on those because I've worked on them many a times.
As long as you got the inline 4.0 on a Jeep, you know.
Heap.
No Jeep, no Jeep,
No
like
Jeep.
Chevy.
Oh,
No,
Chevy.
like Chevy, yeah, because I can work on those. I've worked on those multiple times, easy to chill with, and they're relatively cheap right now. But people are selling for like 5 freaking grand, dude. And of course, you know, being that body style, the rockers are gone. You got rust over the back tubs, and they're like, "Yeah, I want 5 grand for it," and it's got 262,000 miles. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, has the engine and trans been worked on? No, they're both stock. Like, you're insane.
Yeah. Fuck are you? Fuck are you? Fuck are you?
Like 5 grand. You're absolutely insane.
And he doesn't want to tell you that he poured in like 2 bottles of motor honey in there to stop it from rod knocking.
Oh yeah. Dude.
First time you do a fucking oil change. Tat, 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 tat.
I had
Marvelous
there
baby.
was one
Marvelous
that I'm
Joe.
like still tempted on. I'm kind of waiting to see if it stays up a little longer to maybe the price will drop a little bit. But I mean the thing's just been rebuilt, like paperwork and all. He wants 5 grand for it, but I don't want to pay 5 grand for it because he shows a video of the rear underneath in the back, and it is rough looking. Uh, the rear is like
Rusty.
crying. It's
Yeah.
crying. Like you can see like the tears running down the down the
Well, when
rear.
they get that bad, bro, like,
And I was like,
you gotta throw them away and shit.
I
Or
was like,
replace
man,
the
you've been
panels.
doing real bad. Not like paint running, but like in the rear, like the rear seal, right? Like where the on your transfer case, on like in the
Yeah.
back,
Mhm.
like you can just see like it's like super rusty, but you see like like the streaks running down of it, like leaking out. And I was like, that a little rough,
Yeah.
a little rough.
It's like, oh, she's seen better days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a nice truck.
Damn.
I'd pay 3 grand for it. I wouldn't pay 5 grand for it. I'd pay 3 for it though.
Three for?
A 3 for yeah.
Oh, 3 for. Oh man.
I would love to continue
Yeah, I
driving
just-
my 4Runner, but it
Yeah, I
is
just
not.
looked up
It's not
used
good on
4Runners
fuel.
Auto Trader. I see a used 2001 Toyota 4Runner SR5,
SR5's a shit.
230,599 miles, $6,900.
That's about what I paid 5 for mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 99. It's got 230, I
Uh-huh.
think, around 230.
Here's a
on the
used
mileage.
1996
It's an SR5,
a
fully
used-
loaded.
1996 Toyota 4Runner Limited, 259,000 miles, 11,800.
That's insane.
A 2000
Dang.
Toyota 4Runner, 295,000 miles, $10,000.
Well, he's in California, Mikkel.
Yeah, true that.
Don't lowball him. He knows what he's got. I'm not gonna lowball him. That's why I didn't offer him anything less, Chuck. I'm just gonna wait and see if it stays up longer. Eventually, people get impatient. I will wait. I'm fine. I'm not gonna lowball the guy. I know that he just rebuilt this car. That would be insulting.
Yeah, see, I have no problem buying a
sarcasm. It's
salvaged
okay.
car.
I have no issue not like making someone feel like crap.
Yeah. That's not very
But I
nice.
know when a turd's a turd. You
Yeah,
know
don't
what I
be
mean?
that guy. Nobody wants a turd.
Nobody wants a turd.
Yeah, but then you can be like me, where I have a '76
I'm that
Nova, and
'90-year-old
I've got
kicking
more.
offering 20% off the asking price. I
I've
mean,
got
if I'm there and like driving it, and I've seen things wrong with it, like I'm gonna call it as it is. But I haven't seen this car in person. I haven't drove this car. Not even gonna like.
Or you could
Not
be
even
like,
gonna waste my
or you
time.
could be like me, and I have that '76 Nova, and I've got more time and money wrapped up into it than any one man's willing to give part ways with on a '76
That's
Nova.
about me right now with the freaking 4Runner, man. Just keep on replacing things, and I'm like, all right, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why it's gonna be the wifey's now. I get to keep the Chevelle, and then she gets the Nova. But the Nova's gonna be snotty. It's gotta be worthy enough
yeah,
for me to drive when I want to too.
Yeah. Little grumble from down under. Blah, 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 blah.
that's right. Yeah, I'll see. I'll wait and see. As the general public's gone crazy with vehicle prices. Before the cash for clunkers, you could buy a solid beater with a beater with a heater. I love it. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that. I haven't heard that term in a long time. Beater with a heater for $500. Now you can't find a clapped out rust bucket for under $5K.
Right?
I know
Facts, man.
it's so terrible, but it's true too, though. Like
It's so
Just
bad,
like
man. The
15
car
years ago,
market's terrible.
you get cars for $500, $1,000.
Right.
all
My
day.
first car, I was able to drop cherry bombs through the floorboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those don't exist no more.
Yeah. What do you need floorboards for, bro? Jeez. Put your feet on the pedals.
Right?
Everybody
Hover over the
took
hole.
their $500 clunker and got $1,000 for the cash for clunker
Yeah.
program.
Hey,
It's like we make more money letting the government crush this fucker. All right,
like
I'll
that.
take
you know
it.
what the number one car bought?
Take
Cash
it,
for
sold.
Clunkers program.
Hmm.
The Ford fuck this.
Ford Focus.
Oh,
Yeah. That was the most bought car after the Cash for Clunkers program. It's like, ugh.
So that's where all that crushed aluminum went.
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, that's also where all the Geo Metros went.
It's also where a lot of the old V8s went too.
Hmm.
And it's terrible. Like, even if the car was in good shape, we still had to like nuke them, drain all the fluids, let it run dry, like pretty much bullet everything like into the ground before the government would take them and crush them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's just stupid. Like, all
They were trying to force those vehicles off the road.
they did.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what Chuck
I
said. He
saw
goes,
a lot of good
all
ones
that
out
did
there.
was remove 650K running vehicles off the market.
There's a lot of good vehicles that got crushed that did not need to get crushed.
Yep.
Sad day. R.I.P.
And don't forget the used parts market.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh, there's no more used parts. Oh, well, your only option is buy new. Buy something you can't fucking afford.
Well, that was Ford's business model in the early 90s.
Well,
you know,
that's
build a car-
California's business
FA's
model
the
now too.
Build a car that goes 40,000
FA.
miles and then breaks and it's too expensive to fix, so buy another one. It's like, yeah, that's a great business model. That's why you don't see any like Ford Probes out there anywhere, or like shit, what else is big in Pintos?
Oh, dude, man, the Ford Taurus wagons.
Oh, the SHOs,
gosh.
yeah.
No, the
Here
wagons.
we go, guys.
Wagons,
That's,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the car. That's what we're getting right there.
It's so blurry. Up there, up. A mini,
What is that?
mini on wheels.
Look at it.
Mini
Look at
Cooper
the
on a
mini.
daggum mud kit?
That's fucking great.
What is that?
It's a Mini Cooper. It's exactly what you thought it was. It's a
Okay.
Mini Cooper, like on like a rally setup.
Yeah.
because that has great fuel economy.
I just thought it was funny. Some of these cars, man.
Drive
Some
like
things.
a-
Some
You're
things
like,
some
oh
people
my!
do with
I hate
cars.
driving around my 4Runner. It gets such bad fuel economy. Hold on, I got to fill up before I get home. And this new Mini
Yeah.
Cooper.
That's facts. Oh, good old cars. Terrible market.
That's why I
know
go
right
after
now.
all the old stuff, man.
Sure.
I drive around and I got people that are like, man, what year is that truck? And I'm like 95, and everybody's just, all the guys are just like, nice.
I had
Nice.
a guy
Ah.
offer me 7K for the 4Runner the other day.
Hold on. I'm seeing something right now, and I need a professional mechanics explanation of what the fuck I'm looking at.
Oh, jeez.
It's probably really
Blinker
bad.
fluid.
Probably
It's a
something
Toyota
weird.
4Runner,
Blinker fluid.
but it has 2 gear shifts and a dadgum e-brake. Like,
Oh,
manual
no,
and
no,
auto?
no,
What the
no.
fuck is
That's a
this?
four-wheel
That's
drive.
four-wheel
dude.
drive.
4-wheel
bro.
drive.
It's 4-wheel drive.
It's manual
It's
select.
not push button.
It's manual
There ain't
selection.
no push button. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
manual
Yeah, no push
selection
button.
on the 4-wheel drive with your automatic gear lever and then your emergency brake or your
So
parking brake.
I'd start off with the automatic, and I'd move
No.
it to a manual, and then
It's
you know,
not
I
a
can
mis-
play around with the manual. Like,
No,
how do I do
the
this?
shifter
Don't
at the
move manual
bottom
one
is
around at all unless you're going in 4-wheel drive.
yeah. That's
That's
you
your
get
4-wheel
two-wheel
drive
low,
stick.
2-wheel high, 4-wheel low, 4-wheel high.
So,
Yeah.
hold on. What do I use the manual one for? Like
That-
2-wheel
that's-
drive?
To change into 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive.
Or you're moving the transfer
Oh, so
piece
hold on. It's only
into 4-wheel drive.
2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and then everything else is
Yes.
Yes.
automatic.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not. That's not a that one's not a manual.
You
No.
can get a manual 4-runner though. They are out
Yeah,
there.
they're rare, but they're out there.
Super rare.
Yeah.
Good luck finding one, and if
Yeah.
you do, you're paying a lot.
And it doesn't even matter what the mileage is on there. You're paying a
the
lot.
engine probably doesn't run, but you're paying for the transmission. So
That was a 1996 Toyota 4Runner, and it was $11,800.
You're in
Oh my
yeah, you got
God,
the
I believe
California
that.
tax, 100%.
yeah.
Well, it's an
Yeah.
SUV.
You
so we're
you
gonna
can
have to
thank
charge
you can
guys
thank
again.
all the people you love living with. Yeah, they're voting for all of that for you. So yeah, we've been telling you to move.
Yeah, I've been trying to move.
I've been
all
telling
your
you to
all your
move.
friends in your neighborhood, yeah, they voted for that.
Yeah. Anybody
Allegedly.
who voted to pay 10 cents per freaking grocery bag is a fucking idiot.
and put in paper straws because
In plastic wrappers.
Yeah, because the paper
Plastic
straws are
wrappers.
fucking using toxic glue. You know, but
Don't
it's better
forget
for
the paper
environment.
straws
It's
came in
not
plastic
plastic.
wrappers, guys.
But it's fine.
and it turns
So
into a
now when we throw away the paper straws, and they get soaking wet, now all of a sudden the freaking poison freaking glue is freaking seeping into whatever the fuck. So yeah, that's better for the environment. Yeah, California's full of idiots.
Yep.
The world is full of idiots.
That is true too.
These
Like
are-
Not-
they need to
not
bring
just
back
fags.
lawn darts. Okay?
Yeah.
Long
lawn
darts,
and
um,
horseshoes.
Homemade
Because-
ramps, questionable homemade ramps with big wheels.
Uh-huh.
Bring that back too. Skinned knees, rub dirt in it, take a salt tablet. Don't be a bitch. Did I miss anything?
Drink from a garden
Back out
hose.
I don't know about the last part, Chuck.
Drink from a garden hose. You got it. You have
yeah,
to have
right.
Chuck,
drink from a garden.
Chuck Danger says, I
You
heard
drink
in
that
Cali.
fiery ass fucking garden hose water because that shit comes out, burns your tongue.
Oh no, you let that play
You
out
see
for a
that,
little
Chris?
while before you do that. No, we're smarter than that, Gundy. We watch the morons do that. Yeah. Oh my God, it's so hot. And everybody's laughing at him.
Do you see Chuck Danger's post, Chris?
what was it?
He says he heard in Cali you have to pay to renew your tags even if you don't use the vehicle for years. And if you don't pay, you can't sell the vehicle.
Well, you can sell the vehicle, but the buyer's going to have to pay to bring it back up to date.
Yeah.
which
That's how it used to
is
be
why
here.
it's hard to sell the vehicle, because the buyer, if it's 10 grand, it's 10 grand. But if you haven't had the dadgum thing
10
updated,
grand plus
now all of a
back
sudden they're gonna have
tags.
to pay an extra $500 just to bring it up to date a couple years. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
There was
Don't
like a
worry,
lien or
California
something.
will be
you
the
just, you
first
just
one
can't get it
to
registered
put
in
the
your
the
name.
breathing tax down, and Chris will stay there even with the breathing tax.
Yeah, they changed that in Oklahoma because people were doing that. They were selling the car and not disclosing the tag thing, and people weren't paying attention to it and buying it. And then they were like, "Oh, I gotta pay this $200 fee to get my tag because that's been done in 3 years." Yeah, that was the thing. Now tags go with like the people, so like my tag is registered to me. So if I sell my car, they don't get my tag. It's my tag.
Yeah.
But like my Forerunner, I didn't drive it for like over a year, and it went out of tag, and I had to re-tag it to drive it, to even like get it back to going on the road. Just stupid. But I didn't black tag it, so
Well, if I'm
Whatever.
parking one of my vehicles for extended period amount of time, all you gotta do is log into your DMV and put a stop on your tags that are on it.
log in your DMV, sir. That is not an option here.
You don't
I
log
have to
in.
Log into the
log
DMV
into my
website.
DMV.
You don't have online DMV resources.
No.
What's wrong
Yeah, you
with
do.
bro?
Yeah, you do.
Oklahoma
All
has a
states,
DMV
all
and it's
states have
online.
it.
You don't physically have to go there for everything. You can actually do some shit online.
I never go to the DMV for like anything, but unless I like have to pay like my driver's license and a tag. But that's a tag agency. I don't gotta go to the DMV.
Yeah, see, we don't have a tag agency. We have to go to DMV to get tags.
Oh yeah, no,
Like,
I don't
we
have to go
do
to
have
DMV.
we do have some stuff you can do online, like renewals you can do online, stuff like that. But like, yeah, the official stuff.
Log
you
into
have to
the
go in.
DMV. Sir, this is news to me too. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have tag agencies here. I don't have to go to the DMV unless like you're like getting your license or something like that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, because
All
all
tag
of our
agency.
tags and title stuff is done by DMV. You have to go in to do it. But
Yeah,
then
no.
you can renew your license if you don't have to take like an eye exam or anything like that. You can do
I
that.
cannot renew my
Hold on,
license online.
hold on.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Hold on here. Hold on here. Mikkel.
So I just
It'll
found
take it a
dadgum
it'll,
frickin'
it'll take it a
SUV,
second.
A 2019 Nissan Murano. 2019 Nissan Murano, $8,999, which is cheaper than a dadgum 1996 Toyota 4Runner
Yep.
at
Sir, this is so close. Driver's
259,000
license.
miles.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep. This is your Oklahoma, bro.
Bro, that's some BS. You're lying.
There was a quick Google search, bro. That was the first thing that popped up.
Yep.
Bro, I've never seen this.
Now you can't say that, and it's been updated to 2025 for
I know,
service in Oklahoma.
There you go.
That's some shit.
There you go.
All this time. wasted.
You now know.
I know, right? All those days wasted waiting in line. All to the play.
I mean, I live in a small town, so like me waiting in line with tag agency is not slim to none.
No,
Like,
I mean, I can go to
I'm
a-
usually in and out. Like I paid for the wife's car's tag the other day, and I was literally in and out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Went
I
in,
can go to a
paid
tag
my tag,
agency and do the
walked
same
out.
thing and get my tag and be in and out too. But if I had to do something specifically at the DMV, I can set up an appointment time. And guess who
they asked us
doesn't
to do
have to
that,
fucking
too.
wait anymore? I show up and I have an appointment.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do
I would do
appointment
that
stuff.
if I lived in the city,
Yeah.
but I don't live in the city anymore. So
You see, they consolidated a bunch of the DMVs around me.
except for like the
So
real
now
ID,
there's
you have to use
one-
an appointment.
There's one DMV that's
You
basically
don't have to have a real
servicing
ID.
eight different towns.
Say more, Gundy.
what?
Say more. Why do I not have the real ID? I
You
gotta
don't need a
if I
real
fly on
ID.
the plane.
Don't get it.
To get on the plane, I have to.
No. False.
Yep.
Passport.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't have to get a real ID if I just have a passport.
Tell them no every time. Tell them you take that real ID and shove it so far up your DMV
All
butthole.
right, I'm getting a passport.
It comes
Then.
out of your mouth. It's like I'm not signing up for that shit. Stop asking. But yeah, you do have to have a passport. And I got a passport
And,
card.
and it's bad enough that a passport is basically it should be illegal too, because that's
Yeah.
basically movement papers,
Pretty much.
and it's illegal to have movement papers. That's what they deem that illegal worldwide for Nazi Germany. You
Yeah.
couldn't go for, you had to go through
Hey, I'm
checkpoint
glad
through
we
checkpoint
changed your
with
night,
with
Kava.
paperwork. That was
I learned
deemed
something new
illegal
tonight, too.
as movement paperwork. You had to have permission to move here and there. That's
Yeah.
what a passport is basically now.
I heard there's a passport out there that says "Do not detain" too.
I know nothing about that.
I want to get one of those.
I want to get one
Seriously.
of those.
Those are
sounds
that's
like- that
got to
sounds
be
like
like
to get that Joe Freak
more
card.
like your government official style stuff, like your diplomatic passport. You can't get arrested in another country basically because you got diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
But I don't know how many countries participate in that. I know the United States is one, but I don't know how many others.
Oh yeah. Living where I live, like you see diplomat plates all over the place.
Oh yeah.
These guys don't care either. They'll run you off the road.
Nope. And they're allowed to drive. They fly into the country with duffel bags of cash. 20, $50 million in duffel bags. My dad worked at O'Hare Airport. He fucking watched this shit. Where a guy would like, oh, you need a tip. Hold on. Sets a duffel bag open, opens it up, nothing but hundreds. You're like, oh my god.
Dirty blood money.
And then you look over and there's like 4 different guys carrying 2 duffel bags apiece.
Yes.
And no clothes.
Crime and corruption, baby. Yeah. So how long was your stay? 20 minutes.
Right?
Oh, back so soon. Welcome back.
Right?
What brought you to
Flew there and
America?
flew right back.
The free money. They say I come here to give free money. Where's my free money?
No, they came here to spend it. I don't know
I
what
know.
for. Something tells me I don't want to know what for either.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
I bought
Not
the
gonna ask him
politician.
why he wants $3,000 from his bank account.
Yeah. That's why they have to carry cash and like extra guys to carry the cash. Or you got to have a private plane or something, you know. Just shuttle you around with your pockets full of cash.
Right? I think you get to that level of corruption and stuff. I mean, like, you're just inventing ways to spend it.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't buy anything worthwhile with it because then they'll find you. And
Well, it's not
you'll be
even
like,
that.
"Where did you
It's
get
like
this
you've
$3
already
million
bought all
from?"
the cool shit you thought of. You're like, I got all the cool shit that I've always wanted. This is awesome. I got
Yeah.
too much money.
Then it gets too serious. Then you just start like buying boats and houses for girlfriends and shit.
Hose, boats and hose.
Right? Boats, hoes, and blows.
Gotta have him his boats. Oh.
DCA Adventures rated F.
Is that that time?
I think so.
It's,
Because like,
uh,
we're,
it's
we're,
time.
we're like at that 1 hour mark, dude.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, throw some FAs in that chat. It's time for our fucking announcement.
Face.
FAs, FAs, FAs.
Hey, get this damn okie dokie site off here. Man. Nobody wants to watch this. They want to see
Whoa,
your
whoa,
smiling
whoa,
face.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? What are you
I
talking
think
Alright,
you're,
about?
I think you're
alright.
behind.
I think you're really far behind.
What?
Yeah, you're.
Oh
you're
shit! It's paused. Man, I must have clicked it or something. There you go. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
much prettier.
You're like, God, why don't you take that off? You're being ignorant, dude.
Yeah, stop being idiot.
Stop being
All right,
ignorant.
I got a
man.
chat full of FAs. I think it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And with that being said, what do we got going on for tomorrow, Mikkel?
Oh, you know, stuffs and
things.
things.
Mining.
Woo, I love stuffs and things. Tell me
We're
more.
gonna be talking
Fuck
about
yeah.
the cool
My
mining stuff.
favorite.
Oh, are we gonna
in
get
the
some bare
moment.
naked circuitry?
Oh god, are you gonna
If
start her on
ask-
live?
If you ask
Hold on, hold on, hold
nicely
on.
and-
Are
can
we gonna
see
have
some bare naked-
OnlyFans?
Can we see some bare naked circuitry now?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh fuck yeah.
oh, giggity!
What is that? A 550?
Bare,
Oh, no, hold on,
bare
hold on.
naked circuitry
it's an
on,
it's an A2000.
on
Oh, okay.
OnlyFans. You gotta give it the panda
hold
flick.
on, hold on, hold on.
We need a
hold on.
panda
We
flick.
gotta see the GPU next
Oh,
to
we
it.
got we
see the
gotta have a
GPU next
panda
to it.
flick. Panda flick.
We gotta see it. We gotta see it.
Oh,
OnlyFans.
Access denied.
oh, we got OnlyFans. Oh,
Access denied.
so smooth spinning. Oh,
Approved.
Ooh.
Mm. But yeah, so I'll be going live 9:00 in the morning. Cool standard time. Catch me on my channel, of course.
Will we see
Chris Michael.
more bare naked circuitry and OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's likely.
I mean, it's bound to happen.
right. Sooner
It's
or
like
later.
as bare naked as you can get before you get demonetized. You know?
Nem and
So-
Mikkel by themselves on a live
Dude, man,
stream?
it's barely legal.
Ooh, it is.
Barely.
Better get yourself
But you
a
know,
girl and a bottle.
it
And
is what it is. And
Right,
then, of course,
right.
after I'm live, you'll have our boy Serpent going live at 10:00 in the morning, followed by Panda who'll be going live at 11.
Hold on, we haven't even
And,
talked about the nighttime schedule yet. Oh my
We
lord!
haven't talked about the nighttime schedule. yet. And then later in the afternoon or in the nighttime, we'll be doing, of course, mining after dark. So I will try my hardest to be present. It was my daughter's birthday yesterday, so
We'll tell her we said happy birthday.
she's having friends over. So I'll have a house full of girls in my household screaming and
Screaming,
having
crying,
fun.
biting.
You'll
pulling
you'll
your
you'll
hair.
be putting that that
Yeah,
background noise suppression to the test, wouldn't you?
yeah. I'm gonna make it my chance to run away. So be like,
Right.
I gotta go live stream. Sorry.
Right. I'm just saying. I mean, it might be your sanity break away from the elephants that are running through the house. Boom, 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 boom. Like, do you
Just
guys
feels like
run
Phil
around
Fullman
on
around
your
here.
freaking heels the whole time?
I think they do, man. I don't know. They stomped them feet. I'm
That's
like,
usually a bad sign because when you're like a
I
kid,
open.
you actually start running on your tiptoes first. If you're running on your heels, it's actually bad for your health.
I
It's
mean,
bad
they're
for your
definitely not
legs.
walking on their heels, but it's just like the thudding every time they walk, and I'm like, can y'all not do that?
I know, right?
Like, why do you have to
Don't
stomp your feet every foot? You just walk. I am walking. No, you're stomping. It's not walking.
Oh, you can barely
Freaking
hear that,
kids.
Gandhi.
How do I jack it up more?
Yeah,
don't know if you can.
it's very
Freaking
quiet.
kids. Gotta love them. Love to hate them, right?
Right.
All right, let's try this again.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
That's better.
All right, much
That's-
better.
that's
We can hear that.
That's
Much
it.
better.
Awesome.
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 And on that note, I guess we'll see you
We
all
out.
later.
Hell yeah. With that being said,
DCA Adventures rated F.
For fucking awesome.
with that being said, peace out. Stay savage. And we'll see you on the next one. Yo!
Peace.
Peace out, guys.